Speaker of the Texas House announces arrest warrants for Democrats who left the state.
All right, members, can I have your attention? Let me begin by saying this. My remarks for the dais speak for themselves, but I want to underscore a couple of very important things. We encountered unprecedented flooding in the Hill Country. We have members of the committees who have met not only in Austin to meet with the relevant state officials, but also the families, and been working on legislation that has been filed, that has been referred, that will be heard. Important legislation not only dealing with funding necessary for the victims, but also changes in policy to help future floods. I have 3 boys who are about to begin school. They all remind me one of the things they want to do is for us to eliminate the STAR test. The governor has put that on the call. That is important. It is popular, and it's something we've been working hard to do in the state of Texas. Human trafficking, something else we've been fighting, is on the call. There are multiple things the Texas House is working on and should be working on at this time. Pursuant to the Constitution, the governor gets to set the agenda, and the Constitution says the members of the legislature shall show up to do their jobs. I am proud of the members who are here. It was bipartisan. I am hopeful there'll be more members here tomorrow. But I am disappointed that while these members are here reporting for their duty under the Constitution, others are out of the state, in New York, in Chicago, in places they do not represent, obviously getting lots of attention at this time. Pursuant to the powers that this House has, we have issued a call on the House. The governor has called me, and I appreciate his support. He has offered DPS to fully help us make sure we need to do what can be done to establish a quorum and do this special session.
Now, one thing I can say is, he is right, man. Like, you can't run from your responsibility. Once you have a responsibility, you have to do it. That's like being a teacher at a school and you don't like the new president, so you're not going to teach the kids the next day. Come on, like, you got to actually do what you know that you have to do because you got to uphold your position. And I feel like he's completely right when it comes to that. And he was reached a little bit when he started to mention that, they are slowing down people from getting benefits from the disaster of the hurricane. I feel like that was just, one of the tactics that you could use to kind of turn the citizens against the Democrats who did decide to run. But can them not being there fully affect people from receiving the benefits that they need to overcome that situation? Yes. And can the Republicans be using this as a way for leverage to say, hey, man, you're holding up everybody else from getting their benefits. You need to come back. And that's going to make everybody in Texas be like, hold up. Yeah, y'all need to come back because y'all stopping us from getting the money that we need to overcome this hurricane disaster. So, in a way, it is a smart move to mention it. Do I feel like it's a reach? Yeah, a little bit. But it's not a bad reach.
While our work may be delayed, whether it's tomorrow or next week, the House will complete its required duties. With that, I'm happy to take a few questions.
Mr. Speaker, so you issued arrest warrants. What comes next, both on that end for members out of state and any that remain in the state going forward?
I have signed the civil arrest warrants. We will work with DPS to locate members. I saw, for instance, there is one member who said that they are doing a fundraiser here in Austin tomorrow. And I've sent that fundraising letter to DPS and said they should be invited to attend as well. We'll see how that goes forward.
Yo, the pettiness has to be commendable. It has to completely be commendable. Like, oh, yeah, y'all finna try to get some money? Oh, we finna be there too. Yeah, we finna be there too. We might donate. It kind of reminds me when Trump decided to donate to the Kamala Harris movement.
Democrats to convince them to come back? Look, I am very hopeful and optimistic they will come. I know that they believe in a lot of the work that we're doing, and we will continue to have open lines of communication. If you're asking for specifics, even before I was speaker, I've always thought one of the privileges of being a member is we don't talk about specific conversations. But I certainly welcome all of our colleagues back to help us come back here, take care of the issues on the call, and address them in the way all Texans expect.
Do you agree with the governor then, given what you just said, that some of these fleeing members have forfeited the right to have elected office by being absent?
So you have asked me a legal question, and as a lawyer, I try not to give legal answers without actually studying and knowing all of the facts in the law. What I can tell you is this. I appreciate the governor offering his full cooperation and assistance in that of the DPS to help us do what we can do to establish quorum and basically fulfill our constitutional obligation of showing up and addressing the issues on the call.
For clarification, will the $500 a day fines be imposed?
They are automatic under the House rules. They will be imposed. One more question.
Can you explain, you just mentioned a little bit about trooper involvement. Would you welcome any sort of offer from the Trump administration if you were to ask if you needed help in bringing back any of those deaths?
Certainly, we're looking for whatever we need to do to maintain this important work, and we will continue to work with everybody to make sure there is nothing off the table, as I said in my tweet. Members, thank you all very much. We appreciate your time and attention. More to come. We will be here tomorrow at 1 o'clock, hopefully doing the business of the state of Texas. Thank you.
Well, that's kind of a bummer to hear when you feel like you're doing something, to fight against what you feel like is wrong. And you kind of figure out that you may have no choice but to come back and actually do your job. And that's kind of crazy, man. Let me know how you guys feel about that in the comment section.